My pet monster, on him I can depend. My pet monster, a monster of a friend. He's big and blue and scary, but a friendly monster too. My pet monster, I love you.
He's always playing scary tricks, but I know that's okay. Cause he's just having lots of fun in his own monster way. He loves to munch on garbage. He'll even eat the can. If this sounds gross, please understand.
He's my best friend. My pet monster, my very, very bestest friend. My pet monster, a monster of a friend. A monster of a friend.
Welcome to Freaky Deaky Toys. I'm Deke, and today we're talking about My Pet Monster. Produced in 1986 by American Greetings, this plush toy was one of the first that was aimed at boys. The doll itself had blue fur, horns, and a big fanged smile. It was recognizable by its orange plastic handcuffs that the doll all kids could wear and simulate breaking away the chains, as they had a breakaway part in the center of the links. Several dolls have been released in various sizes. There was the traditional large monster, came in a size 26 inches, 20 inches, and there was a slightly smaller range of 16 inches where they had a plastic mouth rather than a fur mouth. There was a large football monster. It came with a helmet, a jersey, and cuffs. There was also a medium monster and a beaster monster. Now, if you watched the cartoon series growing up, you'll remember the name Beaster. He was the big bad monster that would always try and drag Monzi, the main monster, back to the monster dimension. There was also a smaller range of 10-inch puppet monsters. They went by the name of Rock, Gwonk, Wogster, Yaplet, and Yiplet. Now, some of these also appeared in the My Pet Monster animated series. The cartoon series only ran for a single season. It numbered at a total of 13 episodes. Basically, it follows a boy named Max and his monster. When Monster, also known as Monzi, wears his handcuffs, he turns into a small plushy toy. Now, Max will often put those handcuffs on him to keep him keep his existence secret from others. The main two bad guys in the show is Beaster, the big monster I spoke about earlier, and there was Mr. Hinkle. Basically, he's just a nosy neighbor who's always trying to stick his nose in and find out what Max is up to, and he comes close to discovering the secret about Monzi a number of times. Monzi lives in a treehouse, Max's treehouse in his backyard. He has a sister and a friend who also know about Monzi as well. Basically, like a lot of shows back in the 80s and 90s, cartoons mainly existed just to sell the main toy line. But previously, before the animated series, there was actually a live-action film that went straight to VHS. This featured a boy also named Max, who becomes the monster after being exposed by a statue. He transforms into this big blue hairy monster whenever he gets hungry. A similar character to the Mr. Hinkle is a Dr. Snyder. He's a scientist who knows all about these statues that he's brought from the Far East who have this curse that can be put on a person to transform him into a monster. Well, he wants to kidnap Max just to prove his own sort of research is true. Max's sister helps him try to escape throughout the entire movie. It was actually a pilot for an unproduced series. It never eventuated, but then we went on and got the 13-episode single-season animated series instead. Now, I don't know about you, but as a kid, I didn't realize that there was only 13 episodes. I guess that's children for you, yeah? Now, if you want to try and track down either the film or the cartoon series, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time. They're a little bit as hard to find as the dolls these days. The last DVD release was in 2009 in the US, and the actual film My Pet Monster has never been released on DVD. It was only released straight to VHS and hasn't had a release since. You can, though, however, watch both the film and the animated series for free currently on YouTube. Now, if you're trying to track down a My Pet Monster plushie toy to add to your collection, well, just be aware that you're going to be spending a few $100s. Basically, the better the condition, the more you'll be paying. Things to look out for are the paint on the hands and feet. Is it still there? Is the toes and fingers, do they still have the stitching in place? Another important factor, does he have his handcuffs? In 2001, there was actually a talking My Pet Monster that was released by a company named Toy Max. There's also some released by Super 7. Now, they've got 2 action figures that come in a 3.75-inch scale. Basically, they're based on the original My Pet Monster and the My Football Monster. You can still buy them now at a lot of places. I think I'm going to have to track down my own. You can even pick up a My Pet Monster Funko Pop featuring his traditional colors and his handcuffs. Did you have a My Pet Monster when you were a kid? Do you still have a My Pet Monster? If so, can you let me know in the comments below what type of My Pet Monster you had or still have? Please, if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to ding my dong and subscribe to my channel. There's more videos coming up soon, so you'll get notified when the next one drops. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed Freaky Deaky Toys, My Pet Monster.
My Pet Monster.
He's bigger than big.
When he fights battles, he always wins.
And he's your friend, too.
He breaks his chains.
Put him on you and break away, too.
With My Pet Monster, you're busting loose.
He's big.
And scary.
And helps people, too.
And he's your friend, too.
My Pet Monster plays all day.
Tough.
Awesome.
Looking great.
And all your friends will want him for their friend, too.
My Pet Monster has breakaway chains from Amtoy and American Greetings Company.